Hello, thank you for joining me on I Am Maggie. I appreciate you taking the time to join me here. And what we are doing is a slow crawl through the book, The Magic of Everyday Life with Maria Szepes. I am hoping that as we go through this, you are able to pick up some tools, maybe pearls, something that'll help you along your path, or if you're in the path of helping others, it'll help you there too. And I hope that you're also seeing that the magic of everyday life is you, and it's within you and all around you. Okay, so we are in chapter 18 now, and that's called Developing Self-Confidence. So last chapter was on self-confidence, and she gave us some cues on what happens if you had it or didn't have it, etc., etc. When you do get a chance, please hit subscribe and like, and please leave your positive comments. I look forward to hearing them. Okay, so we're going to get on to this. Chapter 18, Developing Self-Confidence. Okay, here we go. Lack of self-confidence comes about in addition to certain burdens of fate from a string of failures. The cause of these failures, like karmic burdens, is rooted in the invisible world of desire and the loss of the intellect's magical independence. So we all go through this, whether we want to admit it or not. Everybody loses their confidence at some point in their life, some more than others, depending on if you are coming out of, trauma, abuse, or any kind of difficult situation. It could be even harder, but everybody loses their confidence at some point. For some people, if their support system is good and their internal dialogue is good, they get right back up. But wherever you are in the spectrum, this is to continue to encourage you to keep going. So, do not believe that this process has long been outside our control and is a closed subject. Hardly. Under discussion, here is expressively something that is taking place constantly in the wrong direction even today, and which can be turned into a constructive direction at any moment. So if you're in the spectrum and you're not confident, what she's saying is at any point you can about face and get moving towards confidence. And if you are confident and you hit the trials of life and start to become not confident, again, you can about face, get yourself back to confidence. And what's interesting too is life is known to throw things at us. It's what we do in those things. So if you're hitting a string of failures, we all know if you persist, you will succeed. Never, ever, ever give up. Okay, so keep going. Here we go. Under discussion here is expressively something that is taking place constantly in the wrong direction even today, and which can be turned into a constructive direction at any moment. All we have to do is find the malfunction causing the disturbance. As soon as we have touched on it, we will be amazed at its simplicity. Ding! It is hardly believable that these small, negligent, insignificant mistakes can raise such dangerous obstacles within us. Interesting. We should not forget, however, that no matter how huge the balloon is filled with air, through a simple tiny opening, the gas which keeps it elevated escapes. The uplifting, penetrating current of self-confidence seeps out of our being through our tiny, completed matters. Every half-completed task, incomplete work of art, broken word, unfulfilled promise, flight from standing ground is an exposed vein in our soul through which self-confidence bleeds to death. Finished works of art, tasks carried to completion, accumulate the force of self-confidence. Every such standing ground raises our internal energies to a higher power and prepares us for further successful accomplishments and even greater assignments. So she is saying here on the self, like having no self-confidence, she is saying that there lay tiny half-completed manners. So half-completed tasks. Have you ever half done your bed? Half incomplete work of art. You've not finished the artwork, or a broken word, or an unfulfilled promise, or a flight from standing ground is an exposed vein of our soul through which self-confidence bleeds to death. So we should not be doing that. We are taking action and we are moving towards our greatest destinies, okay? The finished works of art, so these are tasks complete. Tasks completed and carried to accumulate that self-confidence. So anything, a job well done. You clean your bedroom. Like Jordan Peterson says, one of the first things to do is just clean your room. Complete that, and much of your life will begin to get in order. And it's kind of funny how sometimes the simplest thing can actually align your whole universe. There is a lovely woman that I know that she looks in the mirror and every day and she says, "Hello, beautiful. Hello, universe." And she says, "Do you know where your center is?" Right there. So this is beautiful. The center of the universe is within you. If what our hearts are holding is beautiful and our minds are holding are beautiful, what we're going to be placing out into the world and our energy waves is going to reflect to us beauty. If we're getting hiccups here and there, we just look at what that root is to take it out and fill it with something better. All right, so everybody, we want to stand our ground and raise our internal energies to a higher power to prepare us for further successful accomplishments and even greater assignments. I'm going to say that one more time. Every such standing ground, that means completing our tasks, raises our internal energies to a higher power and prepares us for further successful accomplishments and even greater assignments. So you ever notice that? Somebody who does a job well done will a lot of times be invited back to the party. I was listening to an entrepreneur today. Sorry, I don't know her name, but she was on The Future. And she was talking about how with a woman that she wanted to learn from in entrepreneurship, this person was like way high up there. She was able to connect with her. And one of the things that she did is from her heart, it wasn't covert or overt, she decided to do a free web page for her, to do something for free. From that, the woman invited her to more work. From that, she got another opportunity. And from that, eventually, her business expanded like 100 or 1,000-fold without marketing. She literally used the context she knew and learned from this person. But by coming from a clear, pure heart, this person helped introduce her to many other people who helped her along the way in business. So as we go through what we're doing, we are going to build our self-confidence. We are all going to be working on taking a task to completion, no matter how hard it is. It could be very simple, from cleaning your toilet, and it could be very hard to doing paperwork for a legal case, or it could be applying to something that, or calling a customer service line and knowing you're going to be hooked for 4 hours, whatever it is. We're going to do what we need to do, carry the task to completion, and we're going to build this kind of positive confidence. All right. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me. When you do get a chance, please hit subscribe and like, and please leave your positive comments. I would love to know how any of these things may have helped you, or just what's going on with you. What are you doing to build your self-confidence? Or what are things that might have touched on you in the video that might be giving you a tool to build your confidence? All right, I look so forward to seeing you tomorrow. And remember, peace in, peace out.